If you're looking to start or make more money from your coaching or freelance offer, then this is going to be the best video that you ever watch. I'm going to break down the 5 key steps you need to refine, start, and scale your coaching or freelance offer, copying exactly what I did and the systems I put in to get to that 10K a month and beyond. To get out a pen and paper, start taking notes. If you can't do that and make it to the end of the video, then I've got bad news for you. You're probably not going to have what it takes to get to that 10K a month and beyond, but I know you will and I know you can. So let's get into that video and let me provide as much value as possible within this so we can get you to that dream life that you always want of having financial freedom, working where you want, working on what you want, and loving your life more than you ever have before. Okay, so this is the 5 phases that you need to go to grow your coaching and freelancing business to 5K. As you can see here, I was someone in London on the tube having a miserable life. I was genuinely struggling, and now I've built my business, my coaching business, to this 11K a month mark. Already, I've got clients who are happy with me. I use social media and I'm able to work from places like this, being as happy as this, and also with backgrounds like this. And I only say all that because I want you to trust me in what I say. I know what I'm talking about when I say that this is the only 5 phases you need in order to be able to grow to this 10K. It is simple, and I couldn't have made it more simple in this video. I'm looking forward to getting into this so I can get you out here in places like Bali, looking like this, with me making money like this. And that is my dream and my singular mission with what I'm doing on this channel. So to start off with, we go into phase 1. We start that by finding a problem, and then what we do is we need to apply information to it. So what information are we applying to a problem? You want to find the problem that you want to solve, and then you want to apply information to it, and that then builds your offer. So the problem to solve could be the problem about people struggling with weight loss. It could be the problem that people struggle to grow on social media. It could be the problem that people don't understand how to make great creatives. There's thousands of problems in the world, but we isolate the problem we found, and then we apply information to it. But the information that we can build, you don't need to be an expert in something to find information to apply to a problem. All you need to do is apply your own experiences. It could be that you had a bad mindset 2 years ago. It could be that you drunk loads 2 years ago, and now you know how to not do that. So the problem is people drink loads. Your information is your own experience. You can literally apply your own experiences. You can coach or you can freelance about that. Another thing you can do is you can research. Genuinely, it takes no more than a month to be able to become an expert in something. A month of intense research on something, and you can build up enough research and enough information to start teaching people on things. And then the other thing is your own skill set. Especially if you're a freelancer, you want to apply your own skill set. So you might be good at website design, you might be good at SEOs, and that is the information that you apply to the problem, and this gets you your offer. So in phase 1, we have the problem, we apply your own information to it, and that gives you your offer. Super, super important to make sure we know the problem that we are solving. But what we do with our offer is we have the current state of the person we're targeting with the problem. The current state is someone who may be overweight. It may be someone who doesn't understand SEO, and our offer gets them to the dream state where they are currently not overweight. They then have a website which is optimized for SEO, and that is where the offer comes in. Super, super important that we understand that that is what your offer fundamentally is. It takes someone from current state and it takes them to dream state. That is the very, very simple phase 1. And this is the exciting part, because not only do we have an offer, but we don't want to just be some boring person who has an offer. We need what is called an offer mechanism. So every offer and transformation has the same promise to take you from current state to desired state. As I said, how you're going to do that will define how many people buy from you, because everyone takes current state to dream state when they're a freelancer or a consultant. But we want to work out how you are going to do that. And that is what is called the offer mechanism. That is quite literally the mechanism, the marketing around how we get someone from current state to desired state. It is the secret sauce that takes people from A to B. I like to think of it as the magic formula? What is your magic formula? So I'm going to literally paint this as an example. So we could say in example one, hint, these are ones we don't want, is I'm a PT that gets you more muscle, more toned. I'm a life coach that makes you more comfortable making strong life decisions. I'm a freelancer who builds you cool creatives. All of this is definitely not an offer mechanism. What we want to do instead is say, I'm a PT who uses the lean mass protocol. I'm a life coach who uses the 3-pillar transformation. I'm a design freelancer who uses the funnel optimizer. These 3 things are the mechanism. They are the name given to the transformation that we apply this offer here, the name given to the offer that gets someone from current state to dream state. So before you even start doing your marketing, before you even start building out mechanisms to deliver offers, you need to build out your offer mechanism. What is your secret sauce to get people from A to B? To give you an example, mine is the freedom business formula. I take freelancers and coaches who want to make full-time income using the freedom business formula. Why does this work? What is the secret sauce behind you designing your secret sauce mechanism? The first thing about the freedom business formula, the funnel optimizer, the 3-pillar transformation, the lean mass protocol, is it sounds good. The best coaches and consultants are those that market the best. We are not talking, you could be unbelievable at service delivery, but if it doesn't sound good, if it doesn't sound catchy, then people won't really buy into the vision. So that's the first thing. Don't overcomplicate this, but also make something that sounds good. The second thing about the offer mechanism is it needs to not be overly complicated. You need to give someone a general understanding that when they see your mechanism, they get what it does. Then, massively important for the marketing point, it is pain point or solution focus. It revolves around the pain point or the solution that the customer experiences. My freedom business formula is all about building businesses that give you freedom. People come on to calls with me and they say they want freedom. That is why I created the freedom business formula. This is why this is called the lean mass protocol, because people in this example, a PT might say, I am building you lean mass. People always talk to me about lean mass. So they always want that in the mechanism. So if your mechanism can include a pain point or solution focus, that is super good. And then it works. The last thing, we are not scam artists. We are not gurus online. We want something that works. So I know that I can build people businesses that give them freedom, that they can live in places like this, in places like Bali, where they can live the life that they want. And that is an important thing, is you can't just build a mechanism which says one thing and does the complete opposite thing. So it needs to make sure it works. One quick warning here is do not get decision fatigue over the name. It is important to pick a good mechanism, but at the same time, I've changed mine five times, and I've also spoken and coached people who spend weeks and weeks working on the name of their offer mechanism, but they do not actually get things done. So don't spend a lot of time on this. You can change it. It's just an important thing to have. And just a few examples here. The Pure Body guys, they have the Pure Body protocol, and that is their mechanism, the Pure Body mechanism. And Russell Brunson has something called funnels. He builds funnels for people, and that is super important. That is his mechanism. So that are the examples of mechanisms. We need to solve a problem. We need to understand we go from current state to dream state, and the offer is the mechanism. We need to work out what mechanism we're going to give to the offer to build that mechanism that gets people to dream state. Lovely. So we have all that sorted. Now we get to move on to phase number 2. And phase number 2 is all about defining what this person in the current state looks like. What are they? What is their life? If you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. It is so important that we, as businesses, as coaches, as consultants, as freelancers, we speak to a specific avatar, because if we're speaking to the world, then we speak to no one. And the biggest thing that I found with this is people have limiting beliefs. People think that they can't go too specific. People think that their market is too crowded, and that is what I'm going to break here. So firstly, you're probably thinking that, oh, my market is too crowded. If I go into fitness, if I go into SEO, if I go into creatives, if I go into community building, my market is too crowded. There's too many people who are doing what I'm doing. I'm never going to be able to make money. Well, there are 8 billion people in the world. All you need is to find 5 clients. Let's just work through saying we find 5 people out of 1 billion. If you get 5 clients paying you £400 or dollars a month for 3 months. So 400 a month for 3 months. That gets you to 6K revenue a month. You get all of those 5 clients to sign up for 3-month packages, 6K revenue a month. So we can make 6K new revenue every single month by just signing 5 people. 5 people out of 8 billion. Don't come and tell me your market is too crowded, because all you need to do is find 5 people every single month to make 6K revenue. All we need to do is then increase that number, that 5 number, and we can start making even more money, getting to that 10K. 5 people out of 8 billion. Do not tell me your market is too crowded. Secondly, you might worry that you're being too specific. You might say that by speaking to everyone, you speak to nobody. But how specific do I go? How niche do I go with my customer avatar, the person that I'm trying to target? So let's do this little thought exercise to show you that you can never be too specific. And hopefully I don't get cancelled for this. But what I'm trying to show you here is that if you came on a call with me and you said, I only want to work with one-legged gay black people who exist in the US, I would go, amazing. There's a great market for that. We've got 1.2 million black LGBT people that live in the US. Then they estimate that 5.6 million people in the US only have one limb. And then we can say 1.6% of people in the US only have one leg. So assuming that that's the same in the black community, we have 192,000 people who are gay black people who live in the US. So what I'm trying to do here, and I hope I don't get cancelled for this example, we can never, ever, ever be too specific. Literally never be too specific. So when you come to me and you say, I just want to work with people that want weight loss in the UK or in the US, I go, be more specific, because when we speak to individual pain points, we speak to those specific people. And that is the beauty of defining your customer avatar. So I have this worksheet. Please drop me a message if you want it. I'm happy to send it to you on Instagram. So drop me a message on Instagram. But I have this amazing worksheet which will take you through how to build out this customer avatar. So you know exactly who you're speaking to. You work out their basic information. You work out what they see. And I've got loads more information of questions you can ask and thought exercises to help you define your customer avatar. Super, super important. But one thing I want to talk about is there is such thing as a good and bad customer avatar, because there are certain things that mean we can build customer avatars off a successful business. The first thing is, do you actually want to work with them? There's no point in picking 90-year-old granddads if you can't stand 90-year-old granddads. Do not pick a customer avatar you do not want to work with. First thing. The second thing is really important, is do they actually have money? Everyone always tries to start at the start by saying, I'm going to work with my old self. So I'm going to start working with a 20-year-old that was struggling like I was. Problem with that, 20-year-olds have no money. And take that from me, that I drop on calls with 20-year-olds and they start saying to me, oh yeah, I've got 100 quid, I've got 100 USD to spend on your program. And I go, what a waste of time. So do not get into the trap of spending time marketing to people who don't have any money. And then the other thing is, do they actually have the problem? Do they have the problem that we talk about here? Because some people are in the current state and they want to get to the dream state, but we want to pick people who have the problem that actually hurts. It genuinely hurts them. Like some people, everyone wants to lose weight, everyone wants to be in good shape, but who are the people who actually have the problem that hurts? Who are the people who really deeply want to lose the weight? Who are the people who really deeply need to improve their website? Who are the people that really, really deeply need to improve their life and want, therefore, life coaching? That is important to have. If people don't have a deep problem, they will not pay. And that's why people like you will end up working with me. If you have the deep problem that you want to leave your job and you want to have a life of freedom, if it hurts to not have that, then you will end up working with me, and booking a call in the description. If it doesn't, then I know we'll never work together. But if it does, and a lot of people watching this video, probably including yourself, will have that problem. And if you do, then book in a call with me, because I can solve that problem. But if you don't, I know that we're never going to be able to work together. And then the last thing is, can you find them? Can you actually market to them? It is possible to find them. If you want to work with a customer avatar that lives in a remote tribe in Africa, you're probably unlikely to be able to market to them. It's much easier to be able to market and sell to people that we can actually find. So they are the 4 things to consider when picking your customer avatar before you start filling this out. Again, let me know if I can help. I can happily send that form over to you. Right. Phase number four. I'm creating a lot of squiggles here. Phase number four, posting content. You need to start getting to your customer avatar. You need to start actually attracting attention. We need to start posting on Instagram and YouTube. You can do TikTok, but to me, Instagram and YouTube are the things to start with. And look at this. If you post, you can reach hundreds of thousands of people. Even bad posts get to 2,000 people. Good posts. You can't do anything in the world that gets you in front of that many people apart from posting content. So you cannot, and I will not listen to people, and I will not work with people who do not want to post content, because content is your fundamental key to building this business, this coaching and freelancing business. So start posting content to solve their problems. And this is what I like to call the content funnel, because we want to start with posting content that is about awareness, getting people to see who you are. These are the content that is going to do really well. It's going to get the big views. This is my YouTube. This is my Instagram, the ones that go out to loads of people. They are just people who find you and they see who you are. This is about sharing the content of people that understand you. People buy from people that they understand the values and the ideas of. So this is the content you start with. It's sharing content where you talk to people about your views and beliefs. And then what happens is people come through the funnel. They've never seen you before and they're like, oh, I understand who you are now. Then they go into your education aspect of the funnel. And this is where they work out, are you good? This is where you teach them about things. The aim of this is to show them your value. Do you actually know what you're talking about? Each of these videos should solve a problem for your ICP. And this is where I talk about, the new models for freelancers and coaches. This is where I give you the value. In videos like this, I show you exactly what I know about building 10K, 20K models per month where you can make money off coaching and freelancing. These videos don't do as well in terms of views, but they solve the problem. And you will watch this video and go, Sol knows exactly how to solve my problem. I don't want to go viral with these videos. I want you to sit there and go, Sol knows exactly how to solve my problem. All about education. Are you good at what you do? Do you know what you're talking about? And then the last thing you want to do is interest. So we have people who know what you want to talk about, but we want to then get them interested in buying your product. And this is where you show your results. I show the success that my Free Thinkers Accelerator gets. I show the actual results you can get that can make you money and make you get to the dream state you want to. This is the interest. This is where people start buying. You need to show the work you can do can actually get people to the state they want to do. You show client results, you show your unique mechanism. So this is the way we start when we're beginning, but we move further and further down this, and we want to combine these content types to get to the point where people know who you are, you show people you're good, and then you show them to buy your product. This is where you convince them to buy. You get people going through your funnel, you get them down here, and then you get messages like this. This is the beauty of content. This guy popped up to me and asked me, how quickly can I sign up? And that would not have worked if he had not found out who I was. I'd educated him, and then I'd give him interest to buy. And this came off one of these stories like this, and you get questions like this. You might be sitting here right now, if you've already started your consulting and freelance business, and going, I don't get messages like this. And that is because your content is not good enough right now. We need to create a content machine that gets you messages like this. Again, this is a massive skill of mine. I started off coaching content. If that sounds like that's something that's interesting to you, no pressure, book in a call. Let's chat about how we can get you messages like this, where you just get money into your bank account by posting videos. What a great life that is, right? Okay, fourth, we've started creating content. Now we need to start bringing people to our page to start an outbound campaign, because the thing about content, it's great. You can get people who don't know who you are to know who you are, but you can start an outbound campaign to manually bring people into the room yourself. And the way you're going to do this is by starting to send 20 outbound messages a day to your target avatar. And I'm going to show you exactly why this works with this example. So what I do is I introduce myself and I solve people's problems. I bring them into my ecosystem, and that is a great way to get more clients and more leads. So here I did it. I popped up to someone and I said, I love their page. Very simple compliment. And I got a message saying, thank you. engagement started. And then what I started doing is asking them questions about their content, asking them questions, building a relationship with them, being a normal human being. We are not trying to sell to people to scam them. I can solve this person's problem. I need to build a relationship so they trust me to solve their problem. We then had a conversation. I understood and found that they had a pain point. I would like to do this full time eventually. They need my services. They need my services to get them full time, which is beautiful because that means they're in my ecosystem. And then what happens is I do an outbound system. I reach out to them. I then bring them to my page, which has all the content. They become nurtured on my page. I've been listening to your stories and watched much of your reels. Seems cool. I'd like to book a call in your calendar. Beautiful. I reached out to this person. They were brought into my ecosystem. They watched my content. They watched this content that I brought in with the awareness, with the education, with the interest to buy. And then guess what happened? Succeeded. Payment for invoice, money in the bank account. And I'm working with this person to solve their problems. And I will show you later some of the amazing results we're getting so far. So this is one of the reasons why you should do this outbounding messaging. It is the pain in the arse. It is the thing that separates the good from the great. But it is seriously important. And we do it for the reasons like this. It brings people to the content that you're making. It's so that you're not making this content for no reason. You get people through just the algorithm, but you also can manually bring people there. It's also amazing because it brings you closer to your target customer. You get to understand more about this person, understand more about their issues and their problems. So that is beautiful as well. And it also gives you more followers. Why does it give you more followers? How the hell can you get more followers from an outbound campaign? And that is because what happens if you send 20 messages a day, you'll probably get 10 of them following you because those 20 people are people interested in the general problem you're solving, and you've built relationships up with them with messages like this. So you'll get maybe 50% of them following you. That looks like 300 followers a month, new 300 followers a month just from sending 20 messages a day. And that happens, times that by 3, you can get 900 top quality followers just from sending 20 messages a day. They are 900 people, not 900 garbage 16-year-olds who just like memes, 900 top quality followers who might actually pay you in the future, and stuff like this will happen. So bring them into your ecosystem. So phase number 4, to summarize, is to start messaging your ICP, your target persona, to bring them to your page. But I want to just caveat, you will know your first 3 clients already. Do not start sending 20 random messages to complete strangers you've never met before. Start sending these 20 messages a day to people in your network. Sorry for all the scribbles, but start sending it to people in your network. The first maybe 5 or 6 clients that I had were people that I already knew. They were people who trusted me and people who were like, I want to be part of this guy's thing because I've seen him grow and I've seen him post. You will already know them. So start sending messages to your avatar, but know that your avatar will already be someone that you know. So start with that and then build out to start sending people to questions to random people. Okay, so that is stage number 4. And then stage number 5 is what I like to call the beta client. We need to offer your help for free to get results. We've built a social media page. We've built an outbound campaign. We know who we're targeting, but the next thing to do is to show that we know what we're doing. And the biggest problem that every beginner has is they try and make sales over results. They start making a bit of money, or you don't maybe make any money and you're just thinking, I need money. You're in a scarcity mindset, which is fine. I was in that scarcity mindset. I know what it's like to know you need to make money. But the problem is this is short-term thinking. You can't sustain a long-term business if you aren't getting your clients results. You might make money in a few months. You could probably even make 10K by just getting sales. But we need to prioritize results because in the long term, that is all that matters. You could probably make the 10K with good sales and marketing, but for longevity, you need to drive great results. Because the thing about beta clients is they are great for testimonials, but they also help refine your offer. They help improve your communication to your clients. They help adapt your life as a coach or a freelancer, and they help stop you making mistakes. So these people are going to be the people that we offer our services out to free as a beta client so that we can build ourselves, we can build our testimonials, but also refine the offer, improve communication, adapt to life, and improve the mistakes that we make under low pressure because we're not charging people. And that is super important because as you'll see here, I have built up amazing testimonials. Josh signed his first client from cold outreach within 7 days, doubled Kieran's traffic. Adam got to 1 million. We got first inbound message received. We've got so many results, but this is because I can get results. I'm not prioritizing sales. I'm not prioritizing making money. I prioritize impact. And that is why people keep coming to me, because they see that I know what I'm doing. I can get results for my clients. So the most important thing for you to focus on in step 5 is to offer your help for free to get results so that you can prove to people you know what you're doing and you can then leverage that. So the first way to get your first beta client is to leverage your network. Find people, as I said, that you already know because they are most likely to trust you to say, yes, work with me for free for a little bit, let's get results. Ask to have weekly calls with them and create resources with them. Over deliver like hell. You've already got them as a client now. You're working for free for them. All you need to do is get a great testimonial. That is all you need to focus on right now. So they should be confused why you're working with them for free because you're giving them so much value. And I can promise you, on my beta clients, they were like, I can't believe you're doing this for free. I can't believe I'm getting all this for free. Super, super important that you over deliver for them. And this is what is important because you send them a message. Here I sent this person a message saying, can I work with you for free to get your results? All I want is a testimonial. And then this person said yes, very, very keen. And the end of this process, we got him some amazing results and he sent me this message. He gave me a wider testimonial, which is on my channel, but this person said, amazing. Thank you so much for working with me, Sol. And that's exactly what you want as a coach or a freelancer, is you need them to go, I can't believe I got that for free. And then what you do is you leverage their results. And that's where we come to stage number 6. Stage number 6, which is we've got our client case study and all we need to do is now leverage the results. Repeat phase 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is to post content, to do outbounding, and to get amazing results with our clients. And that's all we need to do, and we can start making money. So you just repeat the same process, but instead of sending the message saying, can I work with you for free? You say, can I work with you and pay me money to do it? Thank you very much. And we can start making money. And this is the whole framework that we install into your business so that you can turn this beta client into someone to make money. We do world-class acquisition and we do world-class delivery. We give you the initial touchpoint nurturing sale and talk to you about how to deliver like crazy so you get more clients and happy clients, and that equals more money in your bank account. So if you want that system installed in your business, if you want help with your content, with your outbound systems, with getting amazing results from your clients, if you want me to walk you through step by step how we do this, then book a call, because I have done this for all of these clients. I have done my beta client. I'm getting amazing results for my people who are paying me right now. And honestly, I love doing it. We get amazing results. We change lives. I love working with them. I want you to be free, happy, living the life that you want to live. And I will install all this into your business, take you step by step on the process, and I would love to work with you. So if that sounds like something that's interesting, which I know it is, if you've got to this point of the call, then book in to my calendar in the link in the description, and let's build something cool together.